The Kids Too movement aims to teach parents and kids about the dangers of social media and provide them with better resources to protect their children.
Joining us now with more is CEO of the Kids Too movement, Tanya Haig. Thank you so much for being here.
Hi, thanks so much for having me.
Just yesterday we're talking about this creepy character who has managed to make it through filters and get onto the kids' YouTube, Roblox, because it's married with some seemingly innocuous content. So, I mean, how do we steer away from a lot of this stuff?
Well, like we were saying right before we hopped on, there's so much content out there that is just seeping through the cracks of every platform that's supposed to be fun for the kids.
Yeah.
And instead what it's been doing is exposing them to information and content or themes that are just not appropriate. And we're talking from the littles, 4 and 5, all the way through teen years. And it's just been a lot and very overwhelming to manage, which is why we launched Kids Too.
Yeah.
Okay, so what exactly do you do? Do you put out alerts about things that people should watch out for? Do you give them training videos? Explain exactly what Kids Too.
Absolutely. So I've been leading a nonprofit called Parents Against Child Sex Abuse for the last 5 years. And in that work, we deal with a lot of really tough topics. And one that's been coming to us is this whole theme around online safety. In the last year alone, all these cases, and what really drove that was the pandemic.
Yeah.
So when we used to be able, as parents, to manage the iPad use, we got to e-learning, the doors just blew open with this iPad on-device use, and then that in turn exposed a lot of our kids to more information, more content, fewer limits. So long story short, we launched Kids Too movement to really galvanize parents to be more aware and have a bolder voice around this topic. Get informed, get in there with your kids, and don't be talked down to by social media platforms or tech platforms. Get in there.
So what do we do if, you know, like I have an 11-year-old. He is on an iPad. He has his Chromebook for school. He has his video games. He plays Fortnite. He plays Roblox. What do you do to keep him safe?
So great question. So one of the toughest things is to put some boundaries and parameters about online use. So they're using it a lot at school. We get it. Then they want to chill with their friends after school, game with them virtually, or talk through Zoom because COVID got them used to communicating that way. So we really believe in putting some time limitations and boundaries, even with chill time. And number 2, just understanding and asking, what are you doing? Who's on there? In our case, with our daughter, we've really limited to only playing with people that they know and shutting down that chat feature that just infiltrates and welcomes anyone from the universe to start engaging with our kids. Think about it, we have no idea who they are, and they're dialoguing in some way, shape, or fashion to get our kids stirred up.
Okay, so is this a situation too? So my kids are a little bit younger, so they are not quite in that area where you are, but should I have them in the room with me constantly when they're on those social media so I can be listening out for what they're hearing? Or is it that I only pay attention to the rating system? Is that safe enough now? I mean, what am I physically supposed to be able to do to protect my children?
So I know that's a lot to ask for the mom who's got multiple jobs out there, where how are we all going to be in the room with our kids at every nook and cranny?
Yeah.
But what is encouraging to hear and to know about is that, you know, if we put limits to our children that works for us as moms or as parents, that works where if it's in the same room, okay. If you're logging in later to see their activity or see the chat, if you're digging in there, we really believe that, you know, that privacy conversation really doesn't apply to the kiddos. That extra layer of protection means we got to dig in there. So we don't want to give a parent yes or no. Everyone's lives are so different, but being involved is the answer.
Well, I kind of told my kid it's going to go backwards. Have no semblance of privacy right now, because as you're starting out, I'm going to look at all of it. And as you prove to me that you're responsible, I will give you more and more privacy.
Yes, absolutely. And also encourage that dialogue with them. So what we've learned is that all the strange stuff can creep through these platforms and games and social and chat apps. Sometimes it's not even the kid's fault. They don't even know how to respond. And the age rating for these apps, it's typically 13 plus, but these kiddos are getting started so much younger because parents don't realize TikTok is not for a 5-year-old or a kindergartner or a 2nd grader, but they're just getting on there thinking it's entertainment, it's dance routines, and it's fun. But that's really exposing our kiddos to a whole universe. There's no protection there. So it's on us to really start working through there to see what's appropriate and not, and just let them understand if they get exposed to some weird photo, it's not their fault. Just come tell mom and dad. They don't know how to process that. Weird questions, they come through all the time to get our kids' attention to be able to respond and debate. It's not for them.
I don't even know how many parents know that Twitter, Facebook, all these social media apps is 13 and up.
Most of them, yes, that's right.
So don't get your kids on there.
You're right. Well, that's true. But what about, can you also put a filter or something on the computer to say, okay, I don't want any these kinds of content coming through?
So there's some protections within each app. There are features. Some platforms have better parental controls than other. Facebook and Instagram are owned by the same companies. They're more advanced on the social media journey. TikTok's a little more rogue. They don't have as many controls. And then Discord is one that's really hot right now. That is just an open chat app. They're not very little. So first start app by app. And then also there are some software tools out there that can like pull it all together if your kids are really active. And then we offer a watch out list for parents on kids2.org that really breaks down platforms from social media to gaming to these chat apps and really call out honestly how predators are using it to access our kids. So it's all there. It's very thorough. Please check it out.
All right, kids2, TOO.org. Tanya, thank you so much for that information.
Thanks for having me. Thank you.